Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 3 of the build of the Lego Hobbit The Goblin King battle. So this is how far we made it in 2 parts. We have the Goblin King and his big throne piece built. We also have some smaller little accessory pieces that we'll attach to the final main scene. So we're going to move that to the side. We're not really going to look into that too much, because if you missed any of those parts, there's going to be a link down below where you can see part 1 and part 2. Right now we're moving on to bag 4 of parts, and we're going to start with one of the minifigures. There's 3 minifigures left to build, and this is one of them. It's one of the goblin soldiers. So looking for his legs, there it is. And this guy has one of these big tattered blades. So the little hair piece is kind of like a bald skull piece, but then it has like these goblin-esque elves type ears. You can see some hair, a small little hair printed piece that's going down the back of the head. So that's a goblin soldier. It's the only minifigure for this bag. So we'll move that guy to the side, and we're gonna begin part of the build for the remaining pieces to this set. So we'll start with some bricks. Let's see, a corner brick, Technic brick, 2x4 brick. So it's the brick stacking going on here. We have a sloped piece over there, and another slope. With a corner plate and another slope. This really long dark bluish gray brick, and then this wedge piece. And those plates will help hold everything together. Okay, looks good. So we have another couple of 2x2 bricks. There's quite a few of these sloped pieces in here. There's actually a lot of dark bluish gray parts as well. So this will replenish all of my dark bluish gray parts. I used a lot of them in a mock earlier this year, which I haven't taken apart yet. I will, I'll probably be taking it apart eventually, because it's enormous. And, well, actually I may take it to 2 more conventions early next year before I disassemble it, because I have another couple of mocks in progress that will more or less take its place. All right, so we're gonna put this plate on the other side. This piece, which it appears is attaching right. Okay, hold on. Have that 2x2 round plate, and then that piece on there. So that looks better. Corner plate, a slope, and a 2x4. Okay, looks good. So we have a lot of these dark bluish gray cheese slopes throughout the set. Another one there. Black stud will go right here. Okay, just make sure I get everything before I move on to the next step. That's the last piece I was missing. They do give you a part call out at the beginning of each step. I feel that I should probably start looking at that and pulling the right parts, because it's getting pretty crazy with all the small pieces. So we have that, and that will perfectly fit there. So I am actually pulling the parts for each step, really just for my reference. Right. Feel that this is slightly out of the camera view. Move that down ever so slightly. Put that there. And we have another brick. I'll help hold that together. And we have this piece right on top of that jumper tile. Kind of a weird time to put this stud on. It's actually in a weird spot. I have to put it in this corner. Should have had it on that plate before we put all these bricks on. It's actually hard to get it in there. I was able to do it with a little finagling, something. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm dropping pieces as I'm jabbering. Couple more. Brick and brick. Is that it for this one? Yeah, that's all the parts for that step. So we got this arch going all the way across. Couple pieces down there, a brick there, brick there. We have a couple Technic bricks and a regular brick. Now 2 of these large slopes go right there. Alright, so next we have this slope with a plate and a little cheese slope on it. And we're going to repeat that the second time. Want to go there and want to go right here. Oops. Dropping parts again. Oh, luckily that one just went right to my foot. So where does this go? This one will go. Let me start here. Come on, go on there. The order that they have in these instructions is pretty hard compared to newer instructions. It's like I can tell how things have changed over the years as far as building stuff, because the way that the order that they're having me put certain things on, like, it doesn't quite make sense. I would have done it a little bit different, and they seem to do it different in the newer models that we build. But anyway, we'll just go with it for now. So here we have a bracket, a couple tiles and a plate on it, and a cheese slope. It shows this piece sliding all the way through with a plunger piece on there. So that's a little play feature to knock stuff over. It has a little "don't shoot your eye out" symbol on it, but I don't know what could potentially shoot your eye out on it. But either way, it's good practice to not shoot your eye out. So here, kind of the same thing. We're going to put this axle all the way through and attach one of these cone bricks on there. We have 2 plates on this 1x3 plate. One by 2 there. Corner brick and a brick. Now we have this big plate here. So it appears we're making little steps going all the way up this little platform. So you have kind of like these steps going up. We're going to slightly turn this. Two of these bars with the clips. Side of this piece, which will then go there. Okay, we have some spears that are going to attach to these clip pieces. And it shows them kind of being rotated like this. And once again, some more cheese slopes. We have a sticker. It's kind of weird that the part is already on the model, but they're wanting us to put the sticker on now. A lot of times these stickers are put on the part before we put it on the model. But we're just going to go with it. Older model with older instructions, so sometimes they don't quite make sense. But don't ask questions, let's just build it. Ton of these skeleton heads all throughout the set. Oh, caught that one before it hit the ground. And it slipped out of my hand anyway. Okay, so we have another spear piece, and this will attach right here. We have a couple bones that are being shown, thrown in there. We have a ship anchor that is shown just sitting like that. Couple more skeleton heads. A pot there, and that has 4 transfluorescent studs in there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. This appears to make a little ladder. Kind of fits right there. All right. Okay, so our little play feature, that little piece that pushes, that's what it pushes. It pushes that ladder down. So if anyone's trying to climb up there, it's a deterrent system. All right, so that completes our 4th bag. So let's go ahead and move on to our 5th and final bag right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 5 parts out, and we have our final 2 minifigures to build. The first one being Goblin Scribe. You can see it has the little Hobbit size legs on it. And the heads, let me make sure there's no difference. Yeah, they're the same. headpieces, and then their little goblin ears and little hairpiece is the same. So the goblin scribe actually has a 2x2 tile that gets a sticker on it. That is that guy. And then just like our previous bag, we have a goblin soldier. So this one is similar to the one we built earlier, with the exception of the weapon. His weapon is this bone with a blade attached to it. That is his weapon. Okay, move that off to the side with the other minifigures. So we're going to continue building onto our Goblin King battle scene. Basically have a little bridge piece to make. We'll start with that little rope with studs on it. Oops, and it appears that I need to turn this around. Come on. Trying to get these on as straight as possible. Close enough. Sometimes when you're doing this, close enough is good enough. So we have a non-friction pin and then this friction pin with an axle on it, along with 2 corner plates. That's one, and where's the other? It's in here somewhere, hiding from me. Turn this guy around. Have a tile and a plate. So we come all the way to the other side. We'll attach those 2 studs there. Have an assortment of plates and another tile. Alright, so next we have a 3x build, which consists of this 2x4. We'll put a 2x2, and then 2 of these plates with clips, 2 jumper tiles. We'll repeat that 2 more times. Okay, so with these completed, we're going to clip them on to the bar piece. And I'm more or less just following how they show it in the instructions because they skip quite a few spaces before you click on the next one. And the last one will go, let's see, we're going to skip one to get there and right there. That's what it looks so far. So So next up is a tile with 2 of these modified plates with the clip on it. We'll do that 2 times. One will clip on here, and one will clip on here. Just like that. We have 2 more, and these have the dark bluish gray tile. Actually, I have 1 more. Last one right here. So that piece will go right there. And guess what time it is? It's last sticker time. And this will go on this tile right there. This little wood grain pattern. They show kind of like a 1-to-1 diagram of how that's supposed to look. It looks close enough. So we're going to bring this piece over. We'll attach the Technic parts in there. And then I guess this will go all the way across and attach there. Then once again, the play feature is you push that out and it falls down. So, pretty cool. Alright, so next we have a little torch holder piece. Put the telescope part in there with the fire. That'll go right there. And we're going to move this to the side. Have another little sub-assembly to do. And this should be getting us pretty close to finishing this setup. The set has become a lot bigger than I thought it was, just judging from the cover art or the picture on the box. It didn't look like a huge set, but it's actually turning out to be pretty big. Which is okay with me. You know, I feel I'm getting more for my money, even though I can't remember how much I spent on this set, considering it's 5 years old. I tend to believe I've definitely got it on sale, because that's kind of always been my strategy of buying Lego, is it has to be on sale for me to buy it. Let's see, we have some more round pieces on there, and this will go right there. So we kind of created this little turning piece. A couple brackets. Couple slopes and a brick here. Technic brick and a regular brick and a round brick with 2 more brackets. Okay, this piece goes there. That will go there. Turn this around. Oops. This one will go right here. few more Technic pieces. And a couple chains. 2 chains to be exact. That'll go like that, and then we attach the end of the chain on here, just like that. Now we have a barrel with a Technic axle, and then one of these little axle joiner pieces. That'll go there. So you can see when you rotate this chain on there, it actually lifts it up, so it kind of acts as a little crane, lever and crane piece. And this will attach right back here. So we have some Technic brick there. That will go there. And it shows kind of what I just showed you. It shows that cranking that up, and it goes like that. So with that complete, we can line all of this up. I'm gonna move this out and up a little bit, maybe even down a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Okay, I'll move this out of the way as well. So it's kind of interesting. It's just kind of showing the parts, kind of just setting up right next to each little piece. So they're not actually connected in any way per se. So there we go. That is it. The Goblin King battle. Got our goblins. Of course, you got the big Goblin King. And then we have our hobbits. All right here. The hobbits are a little bit difficult to stand up because they have the short legs that aren't articulated. And of course, some of the small little accessory pieces just kind of go throughout. So there it is. Thanks for watching. Put a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Also, don't forget to check out all the links I have down below. If you love this video, then let me know. Also, if you love this video and you want to see more just like it, then check out all the other videos I have on my channel. I've conveniently put you some links down below if you want to see particular themes, or you can just browse everything I have on my channel and find something that you will like. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next one.